private question, and I said, oh my goodness, I thought to myself, what is he going to ask me? And I said, well, go ahead. He said, if you want, you answer it, but if you don't want to answer it, you don't have to answer it. I said, okay. And he said, do you color your hair? Do you dye your hair? And I said, no, because my hair was really light, it was very blondish. And he said, you don't dye your hair, is that your natural color? And I said, yes, it is. And he was, I'm so happy, because I don't like girls that dye their color. So we went to that concert, and I met his mother. His mother was very circumspect, and so was his father, but the mother was a little bit more friendly. And then it was the dance floor was in a huge terrace, not terrace because it was next to the beach, so it was on the down floor, and the club was behind it, and it was a beautiful band, and the stars were shining.
Was on New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, and the stars were shining, and the moon was in the sky. It was so romantic. And that day, I don't know why, how, but I think he gave me a kiss on the cheek. And I felt like, this is it. You know, he says, I said to him that he said he loved me. But he said, no, I don't think, when we were trying to remember how we became, you know, boy, girlfriend, novios. And then next day, we went to the movies with my mother, of course, and I don't even remember which movie we saw. We saw because we spent all the time talking, and after that we would see each other every weekend, and sometimes during the week, and we would sit in the porch of my house. Let me see, and my mother would sit in the living room diagonal to us, and my granddaughters asked me, Sa, did you ever kiss him? And I said, yes. And they said to me, but how could you with your mother diagonal to you? And I said, well, we managed. And and then he said to me, we want to get married, and we got married, and we set the date for December 10th, 1950. And I met him 48, and we got married in 1950. And listen to how things were then. We had to go to the church because they had to take our names and all the information. And I said, Mami, I'm leaving with Gonzalo to go to the parish church. And my mother said, oh yes, I'm going with you. And I said, Mami, you don't need to. We're engaged to be married. We had the engagement party. His parents came to my house.
How did he propose to you? How did he propose to you?
No, that day that I said he kissed me, and I think he said I love you, and I said I love you too, and I don't remember, Rosie.
You don't remember him giving you a ring?
No, that was afterwards.
That's
the day that we got engaged. We got engaged on the day, let me see, we got engaged. I met him in 1948, and we got engaged. No, I met him in 1947, and we got engaged in 1940. I have the dates mixed up. I have it in a book, but it's at Christina's house.
When he asked you to marry?
Yes. When are we going to get married? He said, and I said, well, whenever you want. And then we decided on December the 10th, because it was nice weather, it wasn't hot or anything. In Cuba, December is a beautiful month because it's a little bit less hot, but it's very nice. The sun is shining and everything. And we got engaged, and friends of my parents and my friends sent me so many flowers that I have a picture taken that it is in my, I don't know if it's in my book or where is that picture, Gonzalo and me sitting in the living room of my house surrounded by baskets of flowers.
But do you remember the night that he proposed to you?
Yes, that night.
Did he get on?
Oh, no. No, when he gave me the ring, you know where we gave each other the ring? That was on, we got married December 10th. and he gave me the ring. Rosie, we went to church to receive communion, and he gave me the ring in front of the Blessed Mother.
At your church?
At my parish church, yes.
That's the ring that you have in your...
That's one of the rings that I have here. And he gave it to me that day, because I wanted everything to be under God. And he had not gone to confession in a long time, and he went to confession that day, and after the confession he went to receive communion, and we received communion, and then he gave me the ring.
Wow.
Let's stop for a minute, because I'm not sure this is... Okay.
And at my wedding, I had this song that was sung at my graduation at the Dominican Academy, and it was, "Mother, at your feet is kneeling one who loves you, it's your child." And they sang that song, and we got married during a mass, which was called Misa de Velaciones, because that's when you put the veil around the girl's shoulder, the girls over the girl's head, and the boy's shoulder. And I wore.
Did you have, back in those days, did they do showers and all that, bridal showers?
Oh yes, I had 2 bridal showers. One was given by Margarita at her house, and Margarita's house was a mansion. It was beautiful. There were 15 people working in that house. They had a chef, they had a helper to the chef.